All right, let's get started. Hello friends, welcome back to my art vlog. I am Traci L. Turner, and today I'm answering one of your questions. Yes, today is an audience related question, and let's get into it. Today's question comes from Facebook. It is asked by Shelby, who is also an artist in her own right. She does amazing artworks from cut paper, and her company is called Paper Figs. So I definitely think you should go check her out. So Shelby asks, Traci, your style is so unique. How did you come up with your technique, or was it something that you just discovered from within? Thank you for that question, Shelby. It's an excellent question. It's actually a question that I get pretty often. Apparently, my particular style is something that a lot of people just aren't used to seeing. It's funny to me because ever since I started developing my particular style, I started seeing it everywhere, especially on Instagram and Tumblr, where all the great artists dwell. Maybe it's just one of those things where once you start doing something, you start to notice it everywhere. I'm definitely not saying that anybody's copying me. It's just funny because apparently my style is not really that unique at all. So I still appreciate you guys for finding me and giving me a shot anyway. So yeah, to really answer the question, though, I think my style, it's a combination of the two things. So it's something that I worked for, and something that also just kind of came from within. Once I kind of removed myself from the classroom environment, I was able to have the space and the time really to experiment and just kind of go with what felt right when I would paint. Really, I was taught, like most people are taught to paint, which is a more traditional classical kind of style of painting where it's very academic and based off of really good drawing skills and going from there. So my drawing skills were never really that strong, and I'm okay with that. I thought the classical realism route was going to be the route for me, but that was only because I thought that was the only way a painting looked good, and that's just not true. So when I was trying to figure out my own artistic voice and trying to develop my own personal style, I kind of went back. I looked at art history and the different styles that emerged over the decades, and it just reminded me that I didn't have to stick to a certain way of painting, that the realism type of painting style isn't the only thing that I was restricted to do. So once I was kind of reminded of that, so many things just opened up for me, and I felt okay that my drawing skills weren't the best. I looked at what I did like. What did I like about the artists from these different eras that I admired? I thought about those things, and then thought about how I could incorporate that into what I wanted to do. So that's the part where I worked at it. The intuition part came from actually painting and just really trying to be in tune with what felt right. And one thing is that I know I love color. That's what drew me to painting. And a lot of the artists that I do admire, they were really great with color, and they allowed it to be mostly undisturbed on the surface, and that's what I like. That's the broken color style that I do. that loose brush strokes, the loose brushwork that I use, that is because I just really like color and I like showing the mark of the artist. So basically, just someone made it. Painting in a way where you know someone made it. You could see the brush strokes. It's not perfectly blended in and all that. Not to say there's anything wrong with that or that I don't like that style of painting in general. It just wasn't for me, and I knew that it wasn't. It was just a matter of me figuring out, okay, well, what does work for me? And so, yes, the loose brushwork and then just bright, bold, expressive color, just marrying those two things. And then the finding my voice part came, that came along the way, just with learning how to be a professional artist and taking myself seriously and just really digging deep and finding or putting to words or finding a way to give a cultural context to what I was doing. So yeah, that is kind of it in a nutshell. I mean, that answer to that is very layered and a little bit abstract, but I wanted to give just a really quick snapshot of my style to answer the question. I'll probably do a blog post on this to really get into it, but yeah, that's it pretty much. So yeah, thank you, Shelby. If you guys have any other questions that you want to ask me, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, or you can email me. I will put the information in the description box for you. For anything else, definitely look to social media. Follow me on Instagram at Traci L. Turner, and my website, which is tracilturner.com. And on my website, you'll see all the links to all the social media sites that I use, and you'll also find my blog and other artwork that I've made on there. So definitely check it out. And yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. So until next time, see ya.